Hey guys, I'm back. Today I have got a big pot of chili going. It's kind of cool here today, at least my husband thinks so. I mean, 61 is comfortable enough to me. In my big pot here, I've got a thing of ground beef. It was exactly a pound. And the only reason I know that is because the package said it was exactly a pound. It was some more of that grass-fed stuff, you know. I mean, I ain't complaining. It's good. It's good hamburger meat. I ain't gonna lie about it. It's just more expensive than the rest. I've got some onions, celery, and here's a little thing. Diced up real small. I've got a yellow squash in here. Really small. Anyway, you know, yesterday I also cooked up a pot of beans, and they were mixed up. I had pintos and kidneys in the pot together. This is what's left. I've got some chopped tomato in this bowl, and I've got a small tiny can of tomato sauce. As always, I have got onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt because I'm needing to get mine down, a little bit of pepper. And then I have this chili powder. I've got a new thing there. Got hot sauce. God knows I love my hot food. And some chili sauce. That stuff is really mild. So, but that's what I've got going in here. I've also got a little bit of garlic that I'm getting ready to put in here so it can start cooking since my meat's getting close to being done. And I'll try to scrape every bit of this stuff out of here that I can. Now, okay. Garlic's a little strong, but I've still got a tiny bit in there, and yes, I am going to try my best to get it out at some future point, because groceries are expensive right now. Let's not lie about it. Groceries have gone up dramatically. And who the heck can keep affording to keep buying this stuff? Y'all need to lower your prices. I know supply and demand. The demand goes up, the supply is low, the prices go up as well. I get it. I took economics and accounting. I figured that out. And no, that's not what my degree is in. However, that's what my mom had a degree in, was accounting. So she made sure we understood all that. But we've, you know, prices are so astronomical. Before I left up here, I had a friend that I knew while I was gone. She was going to be having a surgical procedure. In fact, it was the day after my family member's surgical procedure. And she was having a unilateral, which means one side, mastectomy and stuff. Before I left, I took her up a little bit of food for her and her boys that was already cooked. So all she had to do was heat it up. And then I come back, and my non-biological, like I call them Grandma and Grandpa because they are Grandma and Grandpa, but that we're not biologically related or anything. But we're good buddies and stuff. I've known them for years. They had a death in their family. I can't even take them nothing to eat because I'm still in this stupid quarantine. And I don't want to get in the faces of older folk right now. I mean, it's not like I couldn't go there. Now, I can't go in the grocery store by any stretch of the imagination. You know how many of my church friends have called to make sure we're okay on groceries? 0. They're like, let us know if you need anything. And that was months ago. Let me know if you need anything. Well, y'all know I can't go to the darn store. Loaf of bread might be nice about now. Grange was out the other day. They had none. Now, on my vegetables and stuff, like I said, this time I've got to go very light on the salt. Literally my blood pressure due to a lot of stuff right now has been a little through the roof. But you know, so I've got to cut back on this sodium quite a bit, at least for the moment. Normally I have nice regular blood pressure. I don't ever have problems with my blood pressure. Only once before I ever had problems with it, and that was when my dad had Parkinson's and cancer at the same time. He beat the cancer. Nobody beats Parkinson's unless you got millions of dollars to spend on it. But you know, such as it was, that's kind of one of them high stress situations that nobody can control. But other than that, you know, I've always had perfect, on the low end of perfect, blood pressure. Now I'm at stroke level about once a week. I need to get rid of my stress. But, you know, everything will be alright. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. So I'm watching the sodium and trying to drink more fluids. I know to drink less coffee and more whatever, you know, water. Problem with water is it has no flavor. And if it has no flavor, I have a hard time getting it down. And so I'm doing all I can right now to get that under control. Now, I know that there is some salt in this chili powder mix, and that's why I did go light on the additional. I didn't really put any salt in the beans, like maybe half a teaspoon in a fairly good size pot of them yesterday. I mean, I probably had a pound or so of beans cooked. But I'm also conscious that a lot of these seasonings and stuff also have added salt to them, so I'm trying to not over salt my food. Y'all know I like my salt. Right now I don't need it, so I've got to cut back on it. And so I'm using other stuff to compensate flavor wise for lack of sodium in my diet. You know. But anyway, we are getting low. I'm getting low on time that I can do this, you know, because I'm doing this on my phone, and my phone's got like 1,500 things on it that I have to keep on there. So, anyway, I was just going to talk to y'all and tell y'all hi. I like talking to every one of you. One of y'all had asked me about doing an Amazon list. I'm working on that right now. I've always been one of those people that I hate to ask people for stuff. But, you know, I will do the wish list since I was asked to do that. You know, there's always stuff I need to cook with, and that'll help me keep the videos coming. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good evening. Keep the comments coming. If you hadn't already, click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.